Alright, I'm here. And as you heard, she's here, sort of, kind of. Not really.
Not fully.
Even when she is here, is she ever really all the way here?
Shut up!
She only half pays attention half the time.
Pain in my butt is what you are.
You wish.
I wish?
I don't know where Trins is yet. He's been slacking, so I'm here doing this shit alone until she gets in here. And, well, she's gonna clean up my messes. Because there's a lot of messes. Like, I have filled that again and that again, and it spilled over into this bag. I don't know what all that is up there. It's filled up in a little bit of time.
Really?
But we did have an update. It's a very short one. Trins is apparently asshole deep in blue power cables, trying to figure out things for that. I gave him a new target to work on for GT5R, changing around how the desulfonization is done for oil, because we currently don't even have the desulfonization shit turned on. So before we get to that, we're gonna revamp it a bit, because I did some research the other night and found out that, well, Bloody took the easy way out. All the shit he put in to the frickin' circuits, making them as annoying as humanly possible. He took the easy way out when it came to the desulfonization shit, because you're supposed to have a cobalt and or molybdenum catalyst for it. It is supposed to be heated, pressurized, and then I believe rapidly cooled for the magic-y, chemically stuff to happen. It's like when you mix eggs and flour and sugar together and you put it into that portal. Some people call it an oven. And then, you know, like an hour later, you open it up and there's a cake. I don't know how all that magic-y bullshit happens in there, but somehow you throw that shit together, you heat it, and it magically turns into a cake that is only good if you eat it when it's hot. Otherwise, nah, stuff's crap. Anyways, this is, you know, it needs to be heated and pressurized in this case. And it should be the hydrogen sulfide that comes out of it should be quote unquote washed directly afterwards to be reused again in the next cycle, so you're not losing hydrogen. And also, apparently, that is the world's leading supplier of pure sulfur. Who the fuck is buying pure sulfur? I don't know. What the hell they're buying it for, I have no freaking clue. But apparently that's where most of it comes from, is from the desulfurization of the hydrogen sulfide, from the desulfurization of the fuels from the oil distillation. Is that enough big words? I think I threw enough in there. So I got him a whole bunch of stuff about how a lot of this shit works, and we're hopefully going to make it a bit better in here. But as
You're
for the
making him
updates
do
this
all
week,
that tongue twister.
Oh yeah, all he has to do is type in some code. It's easy. I just had to spit out all the bullshit.
Okay.
So fix transformer recipes from LV to NMV, not using annealed copper. That's, simple and easy recipe fix. Basically, what I think he's going to be doing, let's see, it changes between the two there, and same there. Basically, what he's going to be doing is adding the GT6U desulfonization plant multi-block that they added and fucked up, but also adding a catalyst slot for it, because they added it with 9 slots, although there are 9 fuels that could be run through it. Or maybe it wasn't 9, maybe it was 6. Anyways, they added 1 too few slots for the input, because there should be enough for all the fuels that need to be done and 1 for the hydrogen input. And then there should also be outputs for all of them, and the output for the desulfonization. And I think he's gonna, I'm gonna talk to him about it, because this looks like it's kind of, I don't know if we want to do it all in one thing, or if we want to have it to where it's more of a distillation tower looking thing instead of a box, so it'd be taller. But I'm thinking 2x2 instead of 3x3, and you put the fuels and the hydrogen in, and then the fuel and the hydrogen sulfide comes out. I'm assuming like top and bottom for that, and you make 1 for each fuel. Where they tried to do it all in one, I don't think that makes sense, because you wouldn't be mixing them all, I don't believe. And if you did, then you would need a separator type of thing, kind of like the distillation tower, where you would have each individual output coming out on each different level. And I think it would just make it so much easier. You would have to make, 5 or 6, whatever, however many fuels there are. I know there's, if we look at oil, oil distillation, so lubricant would not be sulfurized and doesn't need to be desulfonized if it is. Tar, I don't believe would need to be either. Naphtha, kerosene, refinery gas, fuel oil, diesel. Those 5 would be sulfurized and need to be desulfurized. Because the problem is that if you burn them with a high sulfur content, when you burn them, they're going to put out sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. And anybody that knows anything about chemistry will tell you that sulfur dioxide and water vapor is bad. It makes something called sulfuric acid. It'd probably be a really bad idea to be raining sulfuric acid on people and crops and animals and stuff like that. So you don't
Where'd the
want to do
ladder
that.
go?
What ladder?
Uh-huh.
Are you downstairs?
Yep.
Did you hear the boom?
I don't have the wand.
You don't need the box. It's an elevator.
Oh.
You go whoop.
Ooh.
As long as these are above each other and not too far distance apart, you can use them just like the elevator and just bloop bloop up and down. The wand is only so you can jump, you know, vertically, horizontally, loop to loops if you really want to.
Huh.
But I'm thinking you make 5 of these columns and you do them that way. I think that would be a good way to do it. Anyways, back to my changelog before she gets into sorting endeavors. He did take my idea for the diode. That is the next change. I have no idea why in the world Bloody thought we would use an entire fucking wafer. I've seen these wafers. They're like 2 foot in diameter. We're gonna go with probably a meter. We're gonna go about 3 feet. They're fucking wide. They've got some girth on them, we'll say.
Girth.
That's what I said. They got a little junk in their trunk. I'd say they're a bit thick, but they're cut really thin, so you can't really say they're thick when they're cut, you know, they are called a wafer, so wafer thin, you know. But yeah, we now have silicon chips that go in the diode, which makes way more sense, which is just cut from a wafer into the chip. That is before you do any of the laser engraving. So when you cut your buell, you get 16 wafers, and then you can either cut that into 8 of the chips, or you can do your laser engraver to put the I think they're called tracks on the chip that would then become, you know, part of your circuit. But these wafers are just something for the electricity to jump over. If I'm remembering diodes correctly, it's like a gap that the electricity has to jump over to make it a one-directional thing. I may completely be forgetting how diodes work. It's been a while since I looked into that shit. I know an LED is a diode, but it's a light emitting diode. And that's why it's called an LED. And then the last thing is he included the MUI update that fixed the mouse tweaks issue, which means we can now do this again in the boxes. We can swipe things across. I don't know if we could or not before. We can also do the multi-grab thing. I don't know how people do that, you know, whatever the hell it is they do, that you like hover over it and hit something and it, you know, does something. I don't know. Fancy shit I don't know nothing about. But that was our update for this week. Not a ton, but some important changes that need to be done. Now, how are we doing on getting this ready to roll? Crystallization chamber. We need 5,040. No, we don't. We need, yeah, we need 5,040 silicon and 9,000. We have 9,000. So we just need more silicon in here. So, do I have more silicon? I'm assuming not. So let's make some. Which I apparently have. Hey, look, it's fucking Trends. He is alive. Alright, let that run for a bit. Get me the silicon I need. I need to set up a proper place for these damn electrolyzers. I'm gonna probably need an HV one as well, but I'm thinking we put another one of our stations out here and we do that. By the way, I'm assuming you just got here. Trends, you might want to go back when this is up on YouTube and look at the beginning, because I had a bit of a talk about oil desulfonization and some ideas I had for it. Change it up from what Bloody had, and the way GT5U tried to do it, that was honestly just a lazy way of trying to deal with what Bloody did. And from my research, we need to add a new catalyst made of molybdenum and cobalt. And apparently it uses an alumina base. So I don't know exactly how we're going to make this thing, but because it really isn't it isn't like an alloy. It's just the two metals mixed together. And one thing said that they used cobalt disulfide and molybdenum disulfide. But I don't think we want to go to the hassle of adding those two sulfides, which wouldn't naturally occur. We would have to chemically react the shit to make it. I don't think we want to make those two just for the purpose of making this catalyst. I think it would make more sense to just use cobalt and molybdenum and maybe put them in a press with some alumina or something. I don't know. Heat them up in an alloy smelter and just have it put out a desulfonization catalyst. I have no idea. I didn't look into how those were made and exactly what they did with them yet. I can if you'd like me to. But a lot of things just said catalyst with those using either cobalt or molybdenum as the catalyst. And then one said that it was actually the two of them mixed together with alumnia, and then I think it was Wikipedia that actually said the dioxide versions of the two of them. But again, there it didn't say together, it said one or the other. So again, I'm not 100% sure how we want to do this. We could do it the way Greg did in GT6 and just do one or the other, just a plate of cobalt or a plate of molybdenum, and either one would work, like how he did the platinum or vanadium pentoxide. And from what I understood of the thing, let me bring up the thing I need here real quick. This is going to take a there. So this is the periodic table, and this right here is the transitional metals. And it said that anything that was in this band would work, except they were saying this way, which is what confuses me, because all of these are transitional metals. But they were saying that, like, this band from molybdenum over to, like, palladium, that this band of transitional metals was the best, centered on ruthenium, which was the absolute best one to use as a catalyst. But molybdenum and cobalt, which is up here, are the best ones that are reasonably available. So even though like manganese, chromium, and iron are also transitional metals, they weren't even listed as being possibilities. Same with iridium, osmium, and rhenium. I didn't see them either. I just seen molybdenum, ruthenium, and cobalt listed. I gave you references so you can go back and check my work. I think we might even have a way of getting ruthenium. I believe rhenium is in with the platinum groups, isn't it? Never mind. I keep getting these two mixed up. Rhenium and ruthenium. So, yeah, I don't think we have a way of getting this. But, I don't know. I'll let you figure out what you want to do with that. I just don't think we want to add too much one-off shit that's only ever going to be used there and have no other real purpose. If it's an important purpose, I can see adding something, but like GT New Horizons and GT5U or GT6U added this whole weird and I'm assuming it's not weird. I'm assuming that it's actually realistic on how that process is done. But they made the process for platinum group sludge completely ridiculous adding multi-stage things where Greg just did platinum group sludge, centrifuge. You get each one of the elements. You have that one thing, the platinum group sludge dust, and then you extract the things out of it. They made it so fucking complicated. And I get it, you're getting super rare stuff out of this shit. But I don't think you need to have it add that many bullshit items that have literally no use, but to be a stepping stone in that process. All right, so I'm making more buells finally. So that is taken care of. That worries me because we are dropping. We are dropping because this thing ran out of that charcoal. Okay, that's not a problem. I made up more coal coke. Okay, that thing's back on. Go ahead and get some more of this compressing. And throw in the last of this charcoal so it can also help. Now, how are we doing? Okay, we're going up or staying stable. We're going up just a touch. So that's good. Okay. And this stuff, if we run it through thermal, is just going to give us tiny redstone. And then that on the other side would give us glowstone, so it would be useful, but not useful enough that I give a shit to deal with it today. He still ain't fixed this damn muffler. Okay, so that's finally out of here. I need to get this put in next as well, because I am out of hematite to process. So we'll throw this up here. I want to see about getting... I don't know what... I think this is his MV... circuit fab. Circuit assembler. So he just needs the 2 HVs, it looks like. So I just need to make these. So how am I doing this? That's EV, that's EV, that's IV, that's EV, that's LV. So I can do this. So I need 2 good circuits. I need 3 integrated logic, which is the red. And I have no idea. Okay, so he has the 4 good circuits right here. So we're gonna need those. And those are integrated circuit, integrated logic. Integrated logic, okay. So that's what we need there. But we need 3 per circuit. And we only have... No, we have 6 down here. What do those cut into? Those cut into 8. Okay, so I just need to cut 1 of these. And that'll give me what I need for that. And then I need the random access, which is the green sapphire, which I believe we got that done at the end of last time. We did. Alright, so that'll take care of that. Go ahead and get this in and get it sliced and diced and all things nice. This woman born in a barn, what the hell did she leave the door open for?
Didn't realize I did.
I don't know how you did. There's a damn pressure plate. Somehow you did. Speaking of, I gotta get over there and get me some food soon because I am down to 3 pieces of pie. God, that thing is annoying. He's got to fix that. Alright, so I believe we have most of what we need for this. So this is being cut right now. This I need the new wafer for. We need to make the transistor, which I need an MV assembler to make the SMD version, so that's the next thing that needs to go on the list. Is a MV ass machine. Can Bear have an MV ass?
Huh?
Huh? Need an MV ass. Okay, so to make these, I need plastic in an assembler with a silicon chip and fine tin wire. And we have a... Hey, we have an LVS with plastic. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make a chip, which means I need circuits that haven't been cut yet, so, or wafers that haven't been cut yet, so we gotta wait on that to get done so I can do that. Does he have the... No, he doesn't have the fine tin wire, and I believe it's 4 per wire, right? Yeah, it's 4 per wire, and I need... what the fuck do I need? I need 4 transistors, which I get 8 out of this, so 1 is enough, so I need 3 of these wires. That'll get that part done. Holy fuck my brain. What?
Is she doing bees?
Crazy? No, she don't do bees. Are you out of your mind?
It was a question.
No, she doesn't know the first thing about bees and wouldn't want to. I have some out here if you need them. What do you need?
No. That's not what I asked.
Okay.
I didn't know if she was messing with bees at all.
Okay, are we talking Minecraft bees or forestry bees?
I think they're forestry bees. Let me go check. Because they're not Minecraft bees. Yeah, they're the forestry bees.
Why are there forestry bees over there?
I have forestry bees down here. Pirate drones, forest drones, valiant drones, forest drones.
Oh, yeah.
Embittered princesses. And
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
some
yeah.
honeycombs.
Yeah. Leave them in there. That is. We needed the wax or honey for something. We're basically using the ones we have right now for breeding his Botania fucking pagan flowers. But I will do actual bee breeding eventually. But right now, nobody's breeding them. And when we do breed them, I will need some of those that are down there.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that before I need to do that, he will make sure that the impregnated casing can be done in a assembler, which currently it cannot. It has to be done in a fucking carpenter, and I do not want to have to make this motherfucker. I hate the carpenter. And from Junior trying to automate bog earth in this damn thing, I certainly ain't gonna fucking make it in 120 because these idiots don't know how to make an input and an output slot different. You literally put a pipe on it to tell it to pull the output out, and it pulls the stuff you have in the input out. He had to filter the damn output on it to make sure he only got the bog earth, which is not something you ever had to do in fucking forestry. These guys are dumbasses. Alright, so I'm just waiting on this thing, and it's gonna be fucking forever before it gets done. I can't do the... I can make the packagers. And I actually probably will. Because I actually want 3 of these. Oh, good God. Tamara, how soon are you going to be done cleaning?
I'm done.
Good. Help.
What'd you do?
I need robot arms.
You're downstairs?
No, I'm in the crafting area. God, I hate making these things.
What?
Fuck. Look up an LV robot arm.
Okay.
I need that. I need 3 of them.
You.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm an asshole. Well aware. I don't want to do it.
You.
This circuit assembler. Now Tamara knows what I had to deal with. Uh-huh. I'm actually being nice because I actually need like way more than that. Because I need another LV assembler, which needs 2 more of them, and I need an MV circuit assembler, which needs another one, but in MV form. We need a lot of these things.
Breathe, camera. Just breathe.
It's just easier that way. Just
Breathe.
breathe and don't kill him.
Breathe.
We need me for important bullshit reasons. Don't kill me. Not sure what those reasons
I'll
are.
strangle you. I need rubber sheets, pretty please.
He should have. We just took a whole fucking right here. This one right here.
Oh,
This
okay.
is LV. This is components. That's got string in it. But this is the LV table, and this is the component table. I'm assuming this one over here is. That's tools and shit. This is going to be the MV table. Most everything you should need.
I need
should
you to get
be
me
in there.
1-time tin cables.
I need a number.
Yes. No, 10 wires. 3 per arm. Hold it. 2 per motor.
Say, keep going.
Yeah. You. I'm just.
You.
Wasn't planning on working.
You. I want to talk about me. I know you weren't planning on it, but it worked out nicely.
Motors need 2, and I need.
Add 2 more motors to that list. Don't forget the piston in the arm. It needs a motor too.
Shush.
Okay, we're gonna make 2 conveyors to go with those 2 arms. We're gonna need 2 motors per 2 extra motors per arm you're making. At this point, I think I'm just gonna make a stack of fucking tin.
There is some in this backpack here on the side. Ingots. Random ingots that I found, I just put in there. So there's 1 motor. That one takes a motor. Basic control circuit. I need 1 per arm.
No, you need a basic circuit. I can handle that.
Okay.
That's what I'm kind of working on.
And you want how many more motors on top of this? 2 more, right?
2 per, so 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're
A lovely man that you love so much.
That's a total of 7 motors. No. That's per arm. Shit. Then. And you wanted how many arms?
2.
Total?
Yes, ma'am.
You need more than 2 arms.
I need 2 for this current project. If we're gonna do everything, I need 4 arms, 5 arms, and 5 conveyors
In total.
in total.
Might as well make the fucking 5 arms. I'm not doing conveyors yet. I'm just doing arms.
But they have motors, so you might as well count them in the motor. And they have the wires, so you might as well count the wires.
Yes. Right now I'm working on total for
Mm-hmm. Yes, conveyors are easy in comparison. Very much easy in comparison. We left room. Yes, we did.
I need steel or iron rods. Okay, I'm not at that point at the moment. But 1110 wires per arm.
You have 34 so far.
And considering per arm is 3 motors. Four times 3 is 12 copper wires.
Yes, ma'am.
Per arm. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Then I need 10 steel rods. Slash iron. Per arm. And magnetic iron rods. And I'm leaving you the basic circuit, so I'm not even touching that with anything.
Mm-hmm. I got those.
And 3 steel plates. And this is all per arm. So, all this times 5. And you want conveyor belts.
Mm-hmm. LV conveyor.
LV conveyor. Okay. So. So I need 5 tin wires per 8 copper. Or steel iron rods. 2 magnetic iron rods. Okay. And you want how many of these conveyors?
Well, you just took the wind out of my sail. I need 1 for every arm you're making, plus 1.
Okay, you want me to make a total of 5, so that's 6. Gotcha. Now that I got research out of the way, let's see what we do have and how much I need to make. So I have 1. Oh, you're going to have to make me more than... Oh, thank you. Rubber sheets.
See that stack right behind your head? That middle machine right there? That'll stick you out a stack of rubber sheets almost as fast as you can ask for them.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're making copper too, right?
Not yet, I haven't. Can. I just started some.
copper wires.
Impregnated trins.
No,
What?
we're not impregnating trends.
Why not?
No.
Apparently, none of them have a recipe. I don't know if we need any of these for anything. If we're actually going to use any of these. The flexible is for the old farm, so you might want to do it as well in case anybody really cares to use those. The hardened ones don't even have a fucking use, so don't bother. And the sturdy ones are still just the old crafted in a crafting recipe. I don't know if you want to do anything to it or not. But the important one is the impregnated, which is just 8 logs and 250 millibuckets of seed oil, because that's used to make your aviary blocks and your apiaries. Now, the other thing that never got done in GT5U that we should be able to do in here is the scented paneling. This recipe right here. There wasn't enough slots in the assembler in GT5U to add this recipe, but it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 things. And our assembler has 6 fucking slots and a fluid. We should easily be able to add the scented paneling, so this isn't needed. This was the only thing in GT5U I ever made a carpenter for, was making the fucking scented paneling, because that's used to make the aviary block. And that's because we only had like 2 slots at the fucking time. Or 3 slots, some shit like that. Okay, you got 2 stacks of tin cables here. How many motors are you making?
Hold it. 15? No. $27 motors.
Okay, you should have the 27 magnetic rods you need now. That one's MD, that one's MD. That one's MD, but that's the SOC. And the SOC can't be done until we get into HV and we figure out what we're doing with the glowstone circuit wafer thing. Really?
What?
There's a table right here. That recipe was needed. I gotta set it all back up again. Oh, you need solder. That's what you need. That's good. You're out of solder. That is absolutely fucking perfect. You are about to fuck off. Hope you know that. Your time in this plane of existence has come to an end, good sir. You know, she never did give me any numbers for this shit.
What?
How many copper wires you need me to make?
60 plus 48. Stacks will do.
Is Icor?
Hi, Zycor.
Fuck you, Icor. What? You don't have to be nice. There's nothing in my contract says I have to be fucking nice. No thanks, Bear. Yeah.
Ow.
Hey, if it's that same pain, let me know and I'll just make it feel better for you.
I need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. But you're not.
Damn.
Unless you're Stretch Armstrong, you ain't doing shit.
No, sorry, that's not possible.
I need more steel rods. Or
Numbers help.
yeah, I needed 50.
Make another stack of steel now.
Another another 16. That's all I need.
Another stack of 64 iron ones. Use them in the right place, it might work.
Can I use? Nope, they require steel.
Yeah, you had to use them in the motors.
The motors I can use iron or steel.
That's what I just said.
But everything else requires steel.
Thank you for joining my TED Talk. That's kind of what I just said.
It didn't register that's what you said.
Oh shit, I'm sitting here holding 46. How many steel rods you need?
I
I know it's a bunch, but I need the number.
A stack. Still, I don't know. Because I've got the pistons already set aside. And then the arms, I need 10. 10 and 16 is
26.
right. So half a stack.
How about 26?
Okay.
We're not doing this on Tamara terms. I want numbers, exact numbers. I don't want give me more because I'm going to need them later. How many plates you going to need so I can get that started?
Three times 5, 15.
All right, see if that's enough copper wire for you. I'm going to do an old man
Yes.
break real quick while my wires wire. Be right back.
You're going to hate.
I am so offended. You've been
What?
there here this whole time and not once managed to say anything about my lighting aesthetic. That was about the gayest I've sounded in a long fucking time, and God, it feels nasty. I never want to do that again.
I just realized I need something else from you.
What do you need?
5 small steel gears.
That's just 5 steel plates. Not a problem. There you go. Hammer it out. There's your 15
Hammer it
plates.
out?
Yes, hammer it out. In the table, there's a hammer. I believe it's diagonal.
Huh?
What? What's the problem, Bob?
Yeah. Nothing.
Words. Words help. As in, they help me know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. Got it. Your 5 arms, 6 conveyor belts.
Where?
In this one.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a mess to make in the basement.
No, you do not.
But I do.
I don't want you to.
Well, you never want me to, but that doesn't mean I'm not going. I need a bigger hole. I need to give the basement a rim job. A ream job. Something. Words. just easier than trying to figure out where the hell it is on that wall as yet. Too many of them look similar in cobble form.
It's all here at the bottom right corner. Cobbled steep slate, kimberlite, andesite cobble, and then the purple drawers on stone.
You want your area bigger? Where'd she go?
I went upstairs.
You want your side bigger too?
Sure. Oh, slip cup. Thank God I don't get crapinite arrows every time your thing gets full.
We really should convince friends into adding the GT6 inserter.
Oh, that's basalt cobble.
Yeah, we weren't picky when we fixed creeper holes, so there's a good chance of there being just about any different thing down there. Back when this was open frontier. So I know you're not a fan of spiders, but what do you think of my spider scaffold over here?
Yeah, no.
It did the job for what was needed.
True.
It does need to die a horrible death, though. It is ugly as hell. Hey, if you want some more andesite. Figure it's easier for me to not have to throw it out for you to go figure out where to put it. I can just leave my inventory full and keep mining. We need to get the floor changed down here so we don't have to worry about things spawning down here. I'm out of fucking torches. You want to pick a flooring and make us a floor? Four, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22. It's 25 by, I think that's 48. $25 by 34.
Whatever it is, I need a little over 13 stacks.
And you can't use andesite because polished andesite's not a GT block.
No.
You can use limestone, marble, basalt, kimberlite, red granite, black granite.
It has to be limestone. It's the only one we got enough of.
You pick, we can also do slate as well, slate and shale. And if you find one you like that you'd rather use, I will go mine this shit.
Slate.
Slate.
If anything, I do slate.
All right. Start cooking what you got and tell me how many more stacks you need.
I need 840, 13. Just make it 13 and a half stacks. Where am I tossing this?
Furnace, there's a hopper above it. Right here. Put it in that purple box up there. Hey, my buell's done. Awesome. Before I go get her shit, women's always gonna be sending me shopping.
You asked.
We're going there. And you're gonna have this above you. You know, normally when she says that, it's you ass. I think that's the first time I've heard her actually say you asked.
Oh, this hurts.
Told you, get a pocket knife.
No.
Okay. I'm out of pie. You see, I brought you women back some cherry blossom trees.
Mm-hmm. Party.
Since Crazy isn't here to do it, would you please get these fucking light poles out of my factory? They need to be put outside strategically to light up the outside. And I'm going to get some more blackstone to make these to use up here instead of these ones. There's more mushroom lights, or shroom lights, whatever the fuck they're called. There's more of them around here somewhere. I went to the nether and got a fuck ton of them. I just don't know where all of them are. Oh, here. Have fun. Make a day of it. Okay, so now we got our solder. If I go to the right place.
Oh,
This goes in here. For handling smelter. So we do need it in. Excuse me, Trends. What does that do? What does what do? This time she said asked. Normally she calls me an ass. But that shouldn't be in the assembler, jackass. This goes in the circuit assembler. And also, I'm pretty sure we decided we were changing that at some point because we ain't doing the whole wetware bullshit. Also, this should be in the circuit assembler as well. Okay, so that being the case, you're getting the fuck out of there. You've been a bad boy. You need to go the fuck away. And we're gonna put you. Okay. If I put you here, I can put a pipe here. I have to get a pipe for it. And then I can put the assembler over here. But instead of being stupid, let's try this again, a little less stupid this time. Now, I don't want to hear anything out of any of y'all about it not being possible. I can do things less stupid. It may take me 3 or 4 times to figure out what less stupid is, but I can do it.
Sure.
I don't think she's buying that. Okay, so one. Do we want to do it that way? Yeah, there isn't going to be anything MV here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do this a little different. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Okay, so back to this. I need to make this. So I need to put a regular wafer in with the green. So we need to choppy your poo poo. I don't know. Don't fucking ask.
I was about to say, what the hell was that?
I don't fucking know.
Are you sure?
Just send help.
I don't think there is any.
I apparently need some.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
That was from a wrestling thing, but different. There was a wrestling skit, I guess you would call it, where a Japanese businessman was going after an American porn star who'd been diddling his young hot wife, and he decided he was gonna chop his dick off with a katana. And he said, I'm gonna choppy your pee-pee. Yes. And they ended the episode with this guy being tied up in a closet, a meat locker, something, with his bare ass sticking out because his pants are down around his ankles. And this guy's standing in front of him in a suit and tie with a katana raised over his head, you know, so you would have the idea that he gave him a not so pleasant.
A Lorena Bobbitt?
Not that there is a such thing as a pleasant circumcision, but a non-voluntary circumcision. A very deep one at that. Took off a little more than was expected, we'll say.
Oh, you're not home.
Well, technically. I'm at the restaurant.
I need to borrow your drill.
What the hell do you need my drill for?
To get the floor done?
I'll take care of that.
I need it done now.
Well, you need it done when I get the fuck in there to do it. It's when you need it done. Just saying.
What you are.
Only if you ask nicely. Not really into that, thanks. I don't know why I'm trying to chop down this 301 oak. I don't have any fucking oak. I got rid of all the oak. Why'd I get rid of all the oak? Hey, slow down. Don't run in the halls, asshole.
I got 16 oak.
Where's your hall pass? He didn't have a hall pass, but he did give me his backpack, you know, because we are in desperate need of more fucking backpacks. Are we gonna get a recycler recipe for these motherfuckers at some point? We really could use a way to shred these motherfuckers up for some leather or something. Aye. And you think I'm gonna let you use this fast ass drill you out your mind? I'd come back and there wouldn't be a factory left. You'd pull the trigger once and the whole factory come down.
Right.
Make sure you put the legs back on my tanks. Gravity will only let them hang there for so long.
Long enough for me to put a floor in.
Fuck, I can't find this shit.
Andesite cobble is down here.
Here, you can have that too.
Get.
Alright, so you want slate. Let's see, what all do we have down here? We have tough. We have green schist. We have quartzite. We have diorite. We have marble. We have black granite. Why couldn't you have picked shale? I have shale down here. No, she has to have slate.
Because I had enough slate already in the thing. You didn't have to go looking for it.
Yeah, but you didn't have enough, so I still gotta go looking for it.
Yes, I do have enough.
Thought you said you didn't have enough. I had to get you like so many more stacks.
No,
What the fuck
I
am I
said
doing
I
down
need-
here looking for it?
I don't know.
Fucking hell. You confused me, woman.
I did not.
You did. Okay, random access wafer. Put it in here. Cut it into an random access memory. So now we need the good circuits. I need the transistors, which means I need to cut a regular wafer as well. We have the integrated logic, we have the good, we're making this, we have that, we need this. So I need fine tin wire and a silicon chip.
Do we have any more scaffolding?
Tons.
I need 4 more pieces. And then all your things have scaffolding back underneath them.
There you go.
Thank you.
See how rude she is? I give her a little wood, she'll let me give her a little
Nice.
extra.
I did say thank you for the service.
Hmm. We've got to make that fucking multi-smelter. You come here, please, and grab what's in this box and slap that barrel up there. My inventory is a little
Full?
on the, yeah. There's a hole in our wall of shit. It is starting to come down, damn it. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. That is a damn good question, Trins. I would say probably your best bet for that is the first 2 seconds after I die. And then shortly after that, it will be again.
Shit.
Love you
Wasn't
too.
expecting you. No, I wasn't expecting you behind me. I turn around.
Putting a flower in your backpack.
Aww. You upgraded my backpack.
I didn't upgrade your backpack. I just put a flower in there. Now, if I wanted a long fucking... No, Bear, you're not saying
Nope.
that. You way too many terrible comments if you ask that fucking question. And at least 90% of them will come from yourself.
I'm gonna have to go.
Okay. It's getting late over there, ain't it?
4:15 in the morning?
Hmm. think there's a shithead among us.
I just can't stop.
Okay. So now we need you and where's my fine wires at?
Good night.
Good night. Trends, what the fuck? Silicon chip. Fuck off, jackass. Never mind. Plastic, stupid. Got it. Alright, there we go. We are making our first HV circuits. No, I'm not going to treat camera like a mobile extension of my inventory. I'm an asshole, but damn, I'm not that much of an asshole. Alright, so I have circuit assembler MV now. The thing is, I could put it over here with this other one, but then it's going to end up being down there and look weird. I think I'm going to put it there for now, but I don't think it's going to stay there. I think we're going to make another one of these over here. And we're going to put it there, and we're going to use this backside and the upper part of both of them for making all the things that need to be made for the LV and MV circuits around that area. So with that, we can finally make a data stick, because that needs an MV. It needs good circuits, the plastic board, NAND chips, which needs NAND memory, which is Naquita or Glowstone. So again, Trends needs to figure out what we're doing and get it in here for those two. Random access memory just made, fine red alloy wire, plastic sheets. We're gonna have to set up making the plastic circuit boards next time, but that will take care of all of that. So hopefully Trends can get on that this weekend and get us whatever figured out for what we're doing for the glowstone wafer, because as of right now we're still making it this stupid way in the blast furnace. It needs to be changed over to not glowstone and indium or whatever the hell it was we decided, and then put into the crystallization crucible, and then we can finally do the super buffer, so I can start on the processing automation shit. But seeing as how we can now make HV circuits, I want to get an HV macerator made. That way we can start getting byproducts out of it. There shouldn't be anything in here I can't do. There is. Oh no, that's the. I need the diamond one. Yeah, I can do the diamond one. So we'll make an HV pulverizer, and then we can start getting byproducts out of shit. We can take this MV macerator and move it over to only doing our coal. I'm literally going to put the damn thing right up here. I'll have to close it in a little bit better over there, but it's just going to sit up there and just feed us coal into those coke ovens constantly. And hopefully he gets time to look at that oil shit soon, so we can start getting into oil distillation, because we now have HV circuits. We can make our distillation tower. So we just got to do that. And we also need to get the other multi-blocks done, which we now have the ability to do. So should be good and busy. But Junior's home from work, so I'm going to get the hell out of here for the night. I may come back and do some more of that ore squad factory thing. in a little while. We'll see how I feel. My back's starting to give me issues, so I'm not sure. I think I actually added the 2 different wafer items I plan to do, just haven't made recipes for them yet. Okay. Back with that limestone ore game later. Yeah, I probably will. Depends on how my back's feeling. It may only be a couple hours. May not be a whole 4 hours. See y'all in a bit. Hopefully.